YouTube, what is up guys? We are back here with another video here on the Supercross BMX YouTube channel. Honestly guys, not a lot of riding has been happening lately. As you can see, everything's all piled up. Every single house really. We've been going through a hurricane. Helene, however you want to pronounce it. Hit us pretty hard. Tracks are closed. I hope everyone's been safe out there. Been helping my family out, trying to get everything dialed back in. But other than that, like I said, not too much riding has been happening lately. Especially with me getting back into it after my crash. And yeah, guys, so basically we are going to take a look back at Tulsa, Oklahoma, day one's racing, kind of show you some of the videos of the racing, what is going through my head, my game plan. Honestly, the day started off pretty crap. That's what happens when you don't just, I didn't get too aggressive in the beginning and it kind of bit me. So didn't have the best gate picks, just didn't have the smoothest day going, but overall we were able to turn around, get into another A main. I want to show you guys how I did that, what's going through my mind, and how I was able to turn the day around. So yeah, guys, let's get into this video, and yeah, we'll show the races up here. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so this is Moto 1 of the entire day, and it's kind of funny because this is Friday's racing, and on Thursday we have practice, and just due to a series of crazy events, I only got like one gate that whole practice day. And with this new pro schedule we're doing now, like they offer us practice on Friday, but no one really shows up to it because then we have to show up again 6 hours later. So we're all kind of like learning how to, go about it. And I think before this, I probably only had a total of like 3 to 4 gates. So relatively fresh, but again, on a track that's pretty technical. It was a little different for me. I'm in gate 3, which is a pretty good day, pretty good gate to start the day off with. And yeah, honestly guys, this was the first lap of me just trying to figure out this track. Again, it was a year and a half since I'd been back to Tulsa. Last time I was there was World's Prep Camp and for U23 last year. And yeah, this lap I just kind of got into fourth and just tried to latch on, and I took all the corners way too high. None of my manuals were clean. My back and my neck were just killing me this whole week, and my road rash was cracking every single manual. But we were able just to kind of get through the laps, and I think that was my goal because Louisville was so rough. I felt like I was riding good, but I just couldn't put it together in the third round both days. But yeah, I just wanted to get top fours, wanted to stay consistent. Started the day off with the top 4, and yeah, we'll move on to round 2 and try to better that. So we're on to round 2. I found myself in gate 3 again, but I'm smack dab in the middle of everyone, and my gates were just not on point. And honestly, if I'm being completely honest with all you guys, I wasn't really happy with where I was at riding wise in Louisville and Tulsa. Just comfort wise, and especially I feel like I was in a good spot going into Louisville, and that crash kind of derailed a lot for me. Couldn't get down the first straight too well. Went into the first turn right here and was able to find a move right there. Got myself into 5th. Of course, we want top 4s to be able to make sure we get through these motos and everything. I'm trying to fight through the pack right here. A lot of cross jumping, not in a bad way, but everyone's maneuvering, trying to find a spot to, make a move and everything. Got the third straight really well, and I looked for a high-low right here in the last corner, and I did not know how much this last corner tightens down, and I hit an elbow right there and down to the white stripe right here. Was able to pick up 5th at the line. Every point counts. I know that at the end of the day. So already going into round 3, I have 9 points, so it's probably not the best spot you want to be in. You want to be 8 and under for sure going into your third moto. So after that, it's kind of time crunch. You got to do what you got to do. And yeah, so basically needed a top 3 for the next moto. Sometimes you get lucky with a 4th, and we'll see what happens. So heading into the third round for day 1, I know that, well, I'm on 9 points. A top 3 will give me the best chance of making it in, but if not, do not blow it. Don't get a 5, because we had 5-man motos, some 6-man motos. So when you have a moto like that, that difference between a 5 and a 3 is so crucial because everyone around you is going to have lower points. So you just got to make sure you're the best of the bunch, essentially. I'm in gate 5, it's looking like, and I got some, really fast dudes on my outside. I know Larson's going to get out good no matter what and be, cutting over. Got a decent gate, found myself in 4th. And what kind of messed up this whole lap was I had, as a rider, you kind of expect to know where everyone's at. And everyone kind of got bobbled up on this whole first straight and everything. So in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm in 4th. Now I got some really fast dudes in front of me. Do I risk it and go for 3rd? But in all the scenarios in these turns, I'm not in the spot essentially to do so. So in my head, I'm like, okay, just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna take the 4, and hopefully this will get me in, because I knew the points were kind of all messed up with it being such lower, moto count for us. We had a 5 and 6 man moto, so points were gonna be kind of mixed up no matter what. I took the 4th there, and I just kind of played smart, and turns out that got me, I think it was 15th seed, so that will get me into the semi. So that worked out. I'm glad that, I feel like if this was like a year or two ago, in my head, I probably would have jumped the gun a little bit and tried to make a dumb pass and maybe slid out, or, collected another rider, and boom, that 5th place, that 1 extra point would have got me out for that day. So I'm trying to learn to not get too greedy, but also to not be too frustrated when laps are not going my way. Because I know at the end of the day, if I can get into the semi and say you have last pick, 7th pick, whatever it is, you always have a chance at the end of the day. There's 8 dudes in that gate. I've seen a lot of guys went from gate 8, a lot of guys went from gate 1. You never know what can happen. So we got into the semi, we're going to move on, and you're going to try to clear headspace and move forward from there. All right, guys, so we found a way to get into the semis. Wasn't the prettiest, but here we are. Now we just got to wipe away what happened previously and try to go for it. Top 4 to the A main, bottom 4 to the B main. And I had 7th gate pick. I went ahead and just chose gate 8. I figured just if I had a clear drag strip, I can get, in my own space and see what I could do, maybe a high-low in the first turn. So gate just dropped for me. And I actually had a pretty decent gate. We're in 5th right here, and then we're going to get pushed up a little bit, and we're going to go for the high-low under these guys. I know they're all going to shuffle up. So right there, Picardo, Tugas, Davis, they're all kind of right in front of me mixing up. And then boom, a big crash right there. I'm in 5th. I'm looking for the inside. I was able to avoid that and get under Larson and Tugas right there. And out of nowhere, I go from, I think it was like 6th place. Now I'm in 2nd. So now I'm just trying to not be too flustered. All of us really kind of slowed down because of the pro set and the way we had to take the 2nd corner. So at that point, it's just trying to get to the finish line as fast as you can, get the best lap time, and not try to freak out when all the collisions and everything's going on around you. So thankfully, we were able to turn that pretty crappy start of the day into a positive and get into an A main. So, the gate pick's not going to be great. The lap time wasn't good, of course. Everyone's kind of everywhere. But at the end of the day, you got to look at the positives. And yeah, that was a good move for me to stay on 2 wheels and to find myself into another A main. So we are now into the main event for the day, which is awesome considering the way things started out. But either way, we're here and we got a chance for it. So I had 7th gate pick again. I went with gate 8 again. And I ended up slamming the gate. That's one thing that I think I need to control better and do better, is when I'm in these situations where I finally get into the mix, get into the main. I tend to try a little too hard, and I should just take it as another lap, take it normal. And yeah, right here, I'm trying to mix it up. We had a crash in turn 1. I'm battling with Picardo. I'm ended up in 6th place right now. And from here on now, I'm just going to try to ride behind Sherrod and hold on to his pace and see if anything's going to happen. And I actually bumped a few lines down the 3rd straight, but overall, this was one of my cleaner laps around the track, which I was happy with. So that was P6 on the day. Went to the line. I was not even half a second behind those guys. So it's good to know I have the ability to be in the mix. And I just need to eliminate some of those mistakes and keep my composure when it comes to main event time. But yeah, overall, that was cool to get into another main. So we're going to keep looking forward to trying to fight for some more. And yeah, that was cool to take you guys through that. And yeah, let's do better at the end of the year. So that'd be cool. Overall, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys can see, if your day doesn't start off as good as you want it to, things can always turn around. Things can work out in the end. Of course, P6 on the day is not, the most amazing thing in the world, but it's a stepping stone for me just to get back on track in the right direction. Day 2 ended with a 5th in the semi, which kind of sucks, but overall my riding just got better and better and better. And yeah, I just wasn't able to get one person at the line, and that sucks, but it's okay because we got some more chances at the end of the season. For me, it'll be Oldsmar and then Grand. So we're looking forward to the opportunity. Thanks to the guys at Supercross for supporting the dream. Hopefully you guys like these videos, like and subscribe, check out some more. We got some awesome merch available. So yeah, either way, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon at the races.